Cultural Learners. This is another edition of Too Good for Drugs. We are going to do a quick recap of Lesson 1, which was goal setting. Now remember, there were 6 steps of reaching a goal. And the first step was name it. The second step was picture yourself reaching it. The third step was say I can. And the fourth step was think how to do it. Fifth is go for it. And sixth was celebrate your success. Also, under name it, you have to name the 4 goal naming criteria, which was personal, possible, positive, and specific. Now, in last week's lesson, you all had to do a goal that you can do within a week, a short-term goal. And I want everybody to turn to page 5 where it says My Plan. And look in the section on Think How to Do It list. And you all wrote down 3 actions and 3 potential obstacles. I want you all to go back to those steps and see if you were able to accomplish that goal. Now, if you were, then good job. Keep going towards a next goal. And if you weren't, keep working towards the goal that you're in now. All right? Now, in today's lesson, which is lesson 2, we're going to talk about decision making. Now, in order to reach a goal, you need to make a good decision. And a decision is an act of making up or your mind about something or position reached after consideration. Now, I'm going to read a list of actions. And I want you to tell me at home what these actions have in common. And when you think you know the answer, you can say them at home. All right? Now, listen to these actions. Wearing your favorite sweatshirt to school. Cutting your hair really short. Eating a chicken sandwich for lunch. Staying after school for tutoring. Looking at a classmate's paper during a test. Sleeping in until noon. Playing the tuba. And coming home after curfew. Now I want you to really think about, what do all these actions have in common? If you said all these actions are decisions, you are right. Now, are they all the same kind of decisions? No, they're not. Some of these decisions take more consideration to think about. Now, others you can make instantly. Now, in decision-making model on page 6, on the left-hand corner, these are the 4 steps of making a good decision. Now, the first step is stop. Stop to think about what decision you're going to make. The second step is think. Consider what influenced you, picture a positive outcome, and list your options. Now, the third step is act. Act out the best decision. And fourth is reflect. Evaluate if you made the right or wrong decision. Now, I'm going to read a quick scenario. And let's put decision-making steps to work. Now, your best friend asked you to go to a special awards banquet with him on Friday night. Rumor has it he will receive the MVP award at the end of the banquet. So you know this is a big deal and worth sitting through the entire banquet. You are so proud of your friend that you gladly accept his invitation. While you're getting ready to go to the banquet, another friend calls you to see if you want to ride to a party that's happening that same night. Apparently the person you've had a crush on will be at this party, and you really want to be there. You decide to ditch your friend's awards banquet to go to a party instead. Now, so what happened? Did you act impulsively without thinking it through? You did. Now, when you act impulsively, that means you act before you think. Now, let's consider the options of the scenario. You can go to your friend's awards banquet, divide your time between the 2 events, or call your friend and cancel and go to the party instead. So let's think about each of these options, and we'll discuss the possible outcomes of each. Keep in mind that consequences can be positive or negative. Now, what are the possible consequences of going to your friend's awards banquet? Well, the positive is you make your friend happy, you honor your original commitment, but a negative could be you may be disappointed that you didn't attend the party to see your crush. Now, what are the possible consequences of dividing your time between the two events? Well, positive is you may feel good that you were able to spend some time at each event. You might be disappointed that you didn't have as much time as you like at either event, could be a negative. But you also may not be able to enjoy either event thoroughly. Now, what are the possible consequences of calling your friend to cancel and going to the party instead? Well, the positive is you get to go to an event that you probably would rather attend, but you feel guilty about canceling. And your friend may feel just because you chose the party that you don't care about the commitment that you made. Now, you all at home have to choose your own options of your scenario. So I want everybody look in the section titled Solve That Problem. And I want you to look at the reindeer sweater. And with this scenario, it says, last winter, your aunt sent you a dreadful purple reindeer sweater. Today, she's coming for a visit. And your mom asked you to please wear the sweater so your aunt can see you in it. The trouble is, your family is taking your aunt to the mall for some last-minute shopping. And you know that a lot of kids from school will be there. And you're pretty sure if these kids see you in this sweater, they'll make fun of you for months. But you really don't want to hurt your aunt's feelings. What do you do? Now, before you write down your options, I want you to consider the following dilemmas. Now, well, consider the following choices. You have to think about your aunt's feelings. You don't want to be made fun of. And some of you all may have the confidence to wear this sweater. So I want you to write 3 options and check off the best option you think is for that scenario. Now, next is the elective class. Now, it's time to choose an elective class for next year. You consider signing up for French because your grandparents came from France. And you always wanted to learn the language. Now, you also wanted to surprise your grandparents by speaking their language when they come to visit. You think you've made your decision. Now, but you find out your friends are taking photography. You've always wanted to learn photography, and it would be fun to take the class with your friends. Now, you all have to pick 3 options, write down 3 options, and check what you think is the best option. Now, here are some influences that may influence your decision. You wanted to be with your friends, you have to think about your own interests, and you also have to think about your grandparents' feelings. Now, next scenario is the Mother's Day gift. Now, with the Mother's Day gift, you have saved up $30 for a special Mother's Day gift for your mom. You know exactly what she wants, and you can't wait to surprise her. But then you get a chance to go to a concert with your friends. Guess what? The ticket costs exactly $30. Now, what influenced your decision to choose the option? You really want to go to the concert, considering your mother's feelings, and wanting to do both. So you all write down the best 3 options and check the best option you think you need to make for that scenario. All right? Now, I want everybody to look on the bottom of page 6 where it says Spend or Save. And get your passports ready because you've been invited to go on a trip to Europe this summer with your best friend's family. And you want to buy a cell phone plan so you can make international calls on the trip. Now, the phone plan you want costs $150. And you don't have the money. You will have to save the money each week and watch your spending carefully to reach your goal. Now, on Spend and Save, on the right-hand corner, there's a person that has things on his mind. And you all have to choose between things on his mind, whether you spend or save money. Now, anytime you save money on either of the scenarios, you will write down my goal. But anytime you spend money, you will write down why you spend the money, all right? So I'm gonna read the scenario and you all write down why you spend or save money, all right? First scenario, you see a picture in a magazine of a sweater you really like, but you decide not to spend $30 for it right now. Did you spend or save money? And what made you spend or save? Number 2, you loan your brother $10 for a movie ticket. Did you spend or save money? and what made you spend or save money. Number 3, you go to the mall with some popular guys you don't know very well. You spend $20 treating them to ice cream. Did you spend or save money? What made you spend or save? Number 4, you just saw an ad on TV for a cool looking shirt. So you rush out and spend $20 on it. Did you spend or save money? What made you spend or save? Number 5, you buy a birthday present that costs $30 to impress your new friend. Did you spend or save money? What made you spend or save? Number 6, you win a poster contest and the prize is $30. You spend the money on a shirt just like your best friends. Did you spend or save? And what made you spend or save money? Number 7, you decide you had to have the latest pair of jeans. They cost $40. Did you spend or save money? And what made you spend or save? Number 8, your friend asked you to buy her a new CD that costs $10, and you agree. Did you spend or save money, or made you spend or save? Number 9, your older sister asked to borrow $20, and you give it to her. What made you spend or save, and did you spend or save money? Number 10, you win $20 in a contest you won to spend the money on the sunglasses you saw on your favorite movie star, but you decide against it. Did you spend or save? And what made you spend or save money? Number 11, you earned $30, but you decide to spend it on miniature golf. Did you spend or save money? Or what made you spend or save? And number 12, you find $20 in your coat pocket that you forgot you had. You decide to save it. Did you spend or save money? And what made you spend or save? And remember, on page 6, if you save money, you would write down my goal. If you spend money, you would use one of these words for the reason why you spent money. Now for our next lesson, which is lesson 3, we're going to talk about identifying and managing our emotions. Thank you.